The aim of this exercise is to experiment with a mock-up of a plaza from the Shanghai Expo. In reality, the reflective pool was only filled at night, so here we have the opportunity to see how the space could have looked during the day, as well as manipulate its mood through lighting at night. Now, the simple way to do such a thing in 3D Studio is to simply make two different scenes, a daylight one and a night one, and I've already done that. So we can flip back and forth between a daylight setting and a night setting and do a simple flip. However, this doesn't give us really a lot of flexibility to really see how it might look at different times during the day, or to really get in and do a nuanced manipulation of the colors and so forth. So I decided instead to set up, to utilize 3D Studio's animation capabilities and basically set up a bunch of keyframes that would allow this kind of nuanced manipulation. And what we want to do is use the select tool and highlight our sun. As you can see, there's both a regular sun and a V-ray sun in here. And basically what's happened is we've linked the V-ray sun to the system sun so that we get V-ray lighting, but it moves across the sky. So the way I've got it set up is that during the day, the only light that's happening is the V-ray sun. Now if we click on the system sun, we can see that it's actually being controlled by the time. And as we move the animation, you can see how the time changes. And our V-ray RT is updating to show us those different times. So you may notice a basic difference between our RT here and our preview. And that's mainly that the people aren't showing up. I'm not entirely sure why this is happening. The V-ray render, for comparison, the people show up just fine, but for some reason RT does not like them. It doesn't like people. Okay, so this is basically a daytime shot, what it looks like at roughly 11 o'clock. Let's move the sun a little later in the day, and we'll see start to get darker here. And what I'd like to do zoom in here on the lights we have inside the columns. Now basically what's going on is that we have a target light, which is illuminating the top, and an omni that will be illuminating the bottom. And let's see, during this period from dusk to night, the Omni and the target light are coming on, and their color is changing. So you can see at 70, for instance, we have a pinkish hue on the Omni and a magenta on the target light. And you can see how that's starting to render out over here. And as we go through these other keyframes, we can see some of the other colors that I've programmed in here. So let's drag over. And you see as we drag, the color is changing across the spectrum. And so here at frame 90, you can see rather than very close colors, we've got the spot as a blue and the Omni as a purple. So we can see how having two different colors starts to change the mood, and also what this blue and purple type effect, how that's different for the mood than the red. Let's move it on forward, and we have set up another combination of colors. And this time, so you can see how long this is really taking, I'm going to pull in our little Camtasia duration here. Now, of course, if you or the client did not like the colors I was playing around with, it's quite easy to go in here and maybe we'll make the whole thing green. And let's see what that does. And pretty quickly we have some idea of how that changes the nature of things. Maybe we want to see how it looks. No color. There's some white lights. And of course the other advantage of V-Ray is the ability to really set up your shot. So this is a V-Ray physical camera that I've set up, and see what happens when we start to move it around. And so that concludes our experimentation with the Shanghai Expo Plaza using V-Ray RT. Thank you.